Good afternoon. I'm Becky Gesey-Woodford, President of ATHENA Akron's Board of Directors. And on behalf of our membership, I'd like to welcome you to the 13th Annual Women's Leadership Day program. I also want to thank our two key sponsors, Clifton Larson Allen and First National Bank, for making this event possible, and Zaransky Wealth Management for your support of our program. And a very special thank you goes out to our co-chairs, Tammy Boulder and Montrella Jackson, and all of our honorary chairs. Thank you, Jolene Lane, for delivering our keynote message today. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the incomparable Cheryl Stevens, our MC for today.
Welcome to all of our established leaders. More importantly, welcome to all of our emerging leaders. I'm Cheryl Stevens, President and Chief Executive Officer of East Akron Neighborhood Development Corporation. Thank you for attending the 13th Annual ATHENA Women's Leadership Day virtual celebration to talk about leadership, but especially women's leadership in the 21st century. While we had hoped to be together in person this year, we appreciate that all of you have joined us virtually. Thank you again for joining us for our second virtual Women's Leadership Day celebration. We hope that you will find the discussions about women's leadership stimulating, rewarding, and meaningful. Next, I would like to introduce our first licensed sponsor for this event, Laura King with Clifton Larson and Allen.
I'd like to welcome all of you to today's luncheon. My name is Laura King, and I'm a tax principal with CLA. CLA is pleased to sponsor the ATHENA Women's Leadership Day luncheon. For those of you who may not be familiar with CLA, we are a professional services firm offering tax, auditing, consulting, outsourcing, and wealth advisory services. We have abundant resources with over 6,200 members serving clients in 120 locations across the U.S., as well as an affiliation with Nexia International to help our clients who have a global reach. Our professionals are industry focused to better understand our clients' businesses and make an impact. Our firm is built on what we call the CLA Promise. Simply put, the CLA Promise says, we promise to know you and to help you. And it is with this promise that we create opportunities for our clients, our communities, and our people. It is my hope today that you get to know the women sitting across the virtual table and help each other in whatever way you can to create opportunities for one another. Enjoy the conversation.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you to our honorary chairs, Yamini Adkins, Human Resources Director, City of Akron; Michelle Del Toro, Director, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Cleveland Clinic, Akron General; Candice Eberhardt, Broker, Owner, Eberhardt Realty and Management; Tammy Edwin, Vice President, Chief Communication and Marketing Officer, the University of Akron; Carolyn Felton, retired from the University of Akron, community volunteer and philanthropist; Sandra Haskell, Manager, Volunteer Services and Community Relations, University Hospitals, Portage Medical Center; Judi Hill, President of Akron NAACP; Pam Kiltau, Vice President, Private Wealth Management, Robert W. Baird and Company; Chrissy Myers, CEO, AUI and Clarity HR; Melanie Y.C. Pepe, Chief Executive Artistic Director, Weather Vane Playhouse; Madhu Sharma, Executive Director, International Institute of Akron; Andrea Whitaker, Director of Legal Defender's Office of Summit County; Reverend Deniela Williams, Senior Pastor and Chief Executive Officer, New Millennium Baptist Church; Renea Woods-Baylor, President, The Tea Lady, Inc. I would like to now introduce our second sponsor, First National Bank.
Hello and welcome. I'm Jeff Bechtel, President of First National Bank's Cleveland region. FNB is honored to be part of ATHENA Akron's Women's Leadership Day. We're proud to celebrate the exceptional women moving our communities forward. ATHENA's mission to provide access to and connect established business leaders while offering leadership development and education opportunities aligns well with FMB's mission to improve the quality of life in our region and help the region thrive and grow. Akron is a fantastic business community, and FMB is excited to be part of it. We recently opened a new branch and commercial banking office in Fairlawn and invite each of you to stop in and meet our team. On behalf of FNB, thank you to all of today's attendees and to those who have made today's event possible. Enjoy the program.
I would now like to thank the co-chairs for this event, Dr. Tammy Boulder, Director, CBiz Evaluation Group, Montrella Jackson, Chief Executive, Akron Municipal Court. Now I would like to acknowledge our program booklet sponsors, Rebecca Guzzi Woodford, President, ATHENA Akron Board of Directors, Zoransky Wealth Management. I'd like to now introduce you to Jolene Lane, founder and CEO, Equity Lane, LLC, the 2020 ATHENA Leadership Award recipient. Jolene will provide our keynote welcome.
Good afternoon, ATHENA. My name is Jolene Lane, and I am exceptionally proud to be in ATHENA. As ATHENA was already one of my literary sheroes, I am profoundly honored to be in this league of extraordinary gentlewomen. I am thankful to ATHENA for honoring me as a leader and for giving me the opportunity to be part of the ATHENA Leadership Day Luncheon. This event is ATHENA's homage to emerging women leaders in our community. Along with my sisters in the room who are considered established leaders, we are privileged to invite our proteges and emerging leaders to celebrate with us. Although you may revere and respect your mentors, we stand ready to support you, and we are thankful to you for everything we learn and for the amazing future your successful leadership guarantees all of us. We have all endured unforeseen difficulties for the past 20 months, and in the context of our role as women, we endure difficulties not only individually, feeling the personal impact, but we also endure for our partners, our parents, our children and grandchildren, our friends, and our village. We collect or soothe or solve the pains and tribulations of those in our world, and we protect others from harm, and we do it with wisdom, creativity, artistry, equity and justice, and as warriors. ATHENA was an ancient Greek goddess associated with wisdom, handicraft, and warfare. ATHENA was regarded as the patron and protectress of the city of Athens. From her origin as a palace goddess, she was the patron of craft and weaving. This was her creative artistry. ATHENA has become an international symbol of wisdom, the arts, and classical learning. Artists have often used ATHENA as a symbol of freedom and democracy, forged from her fierce advocacy of equity and justice. As a warrior goddess, ATHENA was believed to lead soldiers into battle. In art, she's generally depicted wearing a helmet and holding a spear or a bow and arrow. This is the warrior ATHENA, and each of you has proudly emulated her finest qualities and emerged resilient. ATHENA Akron's leadership model was developed from the qualities of the organization's namesake, and I have the privilege this afternoon of giving back tenet number 7 of the ATHENA leadership model. So therefore, I am truly grateful for the opportunity to impart a few pearls of wisdom, things that I have learned along the way to nourish my lifelong learning, which is tenet number 2. I am eternally grateful for all the relationships I have built through ATHENA. So my first pearl of wisdom is this: have an attitude of gratitude. Please see the proverbial half full part of the glass. Remember and believe that everything happens for a reason, even those things that you cannot control and that cause you adversity or pain or exasperation. Embrace your challenges. To keep things measured and truthful, of course life is no stroll down a mountain lane. Worthwhile goals are a lot of hard work. Of the many things my grandmother always told me, I will share with you too. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and God does not give you what you want, He gives you what you need. She taught me that God would unveil the path of discovery and provide exactly what I would need to strengthen my mind and my spirit, and that nothing would be impossible to me. The wisdom of our foremothers was imparted to us to arm us for battle. and I will be forever grateful for the ways the vicissitudes of life have helped me to become a stronger person. When we act courageously, we lean into our own discomfort. Welcome those things that are uncomfortable. If everything is within your comfort zone, you are not growing. You can feel an incredible sense of accomplishment by embracing those things in your life that are not comfortable and welcoming them. That is how you will continually grow personally, professionally, and spiritually, and you will be successful in whatever you set out to do. You may have heard me previously tell the story of the carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean, and it warrants repeating. I ask you, are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? If you take each of these objects and place them in boiling water, they each face the same adversity, but each reacts and emerges differently. The carrot goes in strong, hard, and unrelenting. However, upon facing the boiling water, it comes out softened and weak. The egg begins fragile, protected by a thin outer shell, but upon facing the boiling water, the inside becomes hardened and stiff. But the coffee beans are unique. After being placed in the boiling water, the coffee beans change the water. When adversity knocks at your door, which are you? A carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? Rather than becoming softened like the carrot, or emotionally hardened and stiff like the egg, I hope you will emerge like the coffee bean, actually changing the hot water, the very circumstance that caused the adversity or pain, releasing aroma and flavor. When things are at their worst, getting better and changing the situation around you, elevating to a higher level in the midst of those trials and tribulations. My second pearl, always strive for excellence. Always present your best effort, and it will bring respect and future opportunity to you in the long run. You must put in the effort to garner the benefits of success. Do not let confidence turn into arrogance. Be humble and give back to others. Athena women are genuine and have worked to transcend the challenge in the task of establishing a balanced community, thus making the details of egalitarianism unfeigned and authentic. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke of the beloved community. For so many of us, we continually strive to make Akron our beloved community. Athena provides a space where we can develop abiding friendships with people from across our community and acquire the qualities essential for leadership. Athena cultivates in each of us the leader within and unites us to celebrate the best light shining within all of us. Please be prepared also for the importance of perspective. The diversity of friends you make should prepare you for multiple perspectives. Remember, the world is much larger than your own corner of Akron. Remember the importance of personal relationships. I am inspired by the strength of the relationships I see here. Always value the friendships that womanhood cultivates. If you think about it, in order to achieve anything, another person has to give you an opportunity. People look out for, do business with, and go out of their way for people they like and people they respect. And how do you become one of those people? By liking and respecting others. Show a genuine interest in others and show genuine empathy toward others. Be a promise keeper without compromise. Many of the professional opportunities I have received have been because of people I know or through references from mentors I've had. Seek out mentors, and whenever you can, mentor someone who comes behind you offering valuable advice. My mother and grandmother led by example and ingrained in me the practice that I must always take the time to give back, to encourage and mentor students and young professionals I meet who aspire to be successful. Remember, all of us believe in you, and we will always be here for you. Be a person of fairness and equity. I am passionate about my current work, which is focused around diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. And I aspire to work to help make Akron a wonderful place to work and learn for everyone. Too often, we see the imbalance of privilege. But if we enjoy the positive end of that imbalance, we must work to create balance for those who are treated unjustly. We must acknowledge disparity and seek to level the playing field. And I challenge you not to wield your privilege, but to use it to reinforce a spirit of equity for those who do not enjoy the same privilege, whether it is by virtue of race or ethnicity, or gender, or age, or socioeconomic status, or religion, or sexual identity, or physical ability and stature, or educational attainment. Well, my aunt's sage wisdom was that an immortal speech need not be eternal. So I will conclude. We are still in the moment where we are experiencing special celebrations like this one together, yet alone. These are the times that challenge us, but bring us together, foster collaboration, and illustrate our resilience. Let's turn these moments into movements. Lead the change we all need to see in the world. And so here is our dynamic Athena t-shirt design. Lead like Athena. Live authentically. Learn constantly. Advocate fiercely. Act courageously. Foster collaboration. Build relationships. Give back and celebrate. Thank you for being here and celebrating together this afternoon. We are Goddess Warriors, and that is worth celebrating. Thank you.
Thank you, Jolene. Now I would like to tell you about our luncheon discussion. You will each be placed in a breakout room where the honorary chairs will facilitate a discussion on leadership. Honorary chairs, thank you for moderating each of these groups. The questions for your discussion are in your program. Established leaders, please share your thoughts and experiences about how you and other women leaders have achieved positions of leadership. Emerging leaders, please share the leadership experience you've had and what your next steps will be. And lastly, to everyone, please discuss the principles of the Athena leadership model. Live authentically, learn constantly, advocate fiercely, act courageously, foster collaborations, build relationships, give back, and celebrate life. And which of those principles are most important for leaders and leadership in the 21st century? Enjoy your discussion groups, and we will bring you back from the main room in about 40 minutes for our final remarks. Thank you for attending today. We look forward to seeing you at the virtual Athena Leadership Awards event on November 10th, 2021. At this event, we will honor 2021 Athena Leadership Awards. The Athena Leadership Award recipient for 2021 is Greta Johnson, Assistant Chief of Staff, Director of Communications, Summit County, Executive Eileen Shapiro's office. Finalist honoree is Elizabeth Z. Bartz, President and CEO, State and Federal Communications. Finalist honoree is also Ramona J. Davis, Vice President, Senior SBA Business Development Officer, Huntington National Bank. Another final honoree is Judge Joy Malik Oldfield, Summit County Common Pleas Court. The Athena Young Professional Leadership Award will be received by Shalita Smith, Manager, Maternal Health, Summit County Public Health. See you there.